Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, today bringing you a highly anticipated video, and that is the 10 hidden features for the Galaxy S7 Edge. Now, for those of you who haven't seen these videos, we always do one whole video so you can see them all, or you can find them separately on our channel. So, let's see all the 10 hidden features about your new Galaxy S7 Edge. Now, for our first hidden feature, we find this in the gallery. You can actually animate or create a collage of a bunch of photos that you want to do it with. So we'll do it with my food folder, as I've been creating these great photos of food with the S7 Edge. So I'm just going to highlight one, and I'll highlight all of them in this folder. I'm going to hit more, and then you can click animate. Now, what you can also do is create a collage. So it depends on what you want to do. But if you select only, say, 2 of them, or I believe up to 4 or 5 of them, you can create a collage as well. So let's see. 4, 5, 6. Oops. So 6 is the magic number on the limit for the collage. And you can then animate it. So animate, it does a really nice thing where it just adds them all and then animates the photo. So you can create the speed you want it to be. If you want it to be quick, you want it to be average speed, or slow. I personally like the slow. It gives you a second to look at each photo. And then you can choose your ratio. You can have it be a 1:1. So if you want to post it to Instagram or Vine, you can have it be a 4:3, 3:4, a 16:9, or a 9:16, whatever you really want. Let's stick with a 1:1 so I can post this really good one on Instagram. And then I'm going to hit save. And now it has created this lovely photo that I can share with anyone I want to instantly. So it's a really, really great demo to just have and just be able to show off all of your beautiful collages without getting a third-party app involved. Now for our next hidden feature, it is a two-part hidden feature, and that is battery optimization usage. So for this part, we just want to go to our battery icon, and the first step will be going under battery usage itself, and then hitting the more button at the top, and then going to optimize battery usage. And this is to make sure that all apps are not running in the background when your screen is off. So all of these have the doze feature from Android Marshmallow, because they will not be running when my screen is off, so it will save me a great deal of power. Now, the important second part of this depends on your carrier. So you also want to go to app power saving and optimize your apps for making sure they don't run in the background while you're using your phone. This will also allow you to run multiple apps that you do want to use without having them reset and have to restart them again. So in this section, what you're going to do is you're going to go under every app you do not need to run in the background, hit it, and tap always. If it is on always power saving, it will make sure that app will not run in the background while your phone is being used. Now, an example of when you would not want to do that is something like, say, Spotify. You might turn that app on, go and look at your Netflix or look at your Instagram while your Spotify is playing, so you would want that to run in the background. Otherwise, any app that you don't want to run in the background, make sure it's always so that it's optimized. Now, for the next hidden feature, we're going to show you how to move an app to your SD card. And you can do this by going right into the applications and application manager, but I find it easiest to move the bigger files over because that's what you really want. You want more storage. So we're going to go into storage for that example instead, and then we're going to go to internal storage, and then we're going to go to used space, and then we're going to go to apps. And this will show me all my biggest apps that are available in my internal storage. Now, the important thing is not all apps rather are optimized for Marshmallow. So you can't move, say, all apps to the SD card. However, when you can, it will present itself as such, storage use, and it'll allow you to change it from the internal storage to the external storage. So I do believe I have like a Pac-Man game that I haven't moved down over here. Moved about half of these, so again, some of them are just not optimized for it. Pac-Man right here, it's in internal storage. I'm going to hit change, move to the SD card. It will tell me, are you sure you want to do this? I'll hit move, and it'll move it over to the SD card. Depending on how big of a game or app it is, it will take longer. I did this with all my Office videos as well as some of my games. Those are the ones that are usually quickest to be optimized for Marshmallow. So you can move the app to the SD card. Now the next hidden feature comes from the Edge display. Now with this Edge display, it really has a lot of neat features and a lot of really cool ones, but my favorites is a app that you can purchase called Shortcuts. Now let me explain how to get it and then why I love it so much. So if you go into your settings right here, you see all the ones that Samsung offers you from the get-go. However, you can download more. So if I hit download, I'm shown all the different ones I can download. You can do for their text message app, for their phone app, for their quick settings, for their multi-panel one, that one comes in handy as well, for their file manager, and again, the shortcut one. So the shortcut one I believe was $1.50 as well, as some of these tend to be, but I have not regretted at all buying it. Why? Because I think it's a really great one that I personally really like. So, why do I like it so much? Well, because you can really customize it. So, what I mean by that is, although I do think Samsung should have this built in or a free download, it really has a great feature, and that is that you can, with one touch of a button, quick navigate home. You can turn it from sound to silent to vibrate. You can turn the volume up or down, and you can play, pause, mute, and next song. It's really customizable, and I really love how customizable it is. As you can see, you can go put all of your applications on here, which that would be a waste obviously because you have that ability already. You can direct call, again, something you can do on the built-in one, but things like Gmail quick label, so you can have you go right to your inbox or right to your spam or right to your personal or work or whichever one you want. Directions for one touch press, that's what I did here with home, so I love that I can just hit the home one and with one touch of a button it goes right to it. And you have other apps that will allow you to do lots of different things, so definitely look into it, but there's just so much you can do with it, and I love just all the functions you have with this. It is a great feature. It is $1.50, but I really have loved it, and I cannot go without it now as I use it every day. So definitely a great feature to have, and that is the Edge panel shortcuts. Now the next hidden feature comes from our new always on display. And the thing is you can actually customize this however you want. So we'll show you by doing the two-finger pull down. So just gonna do two-finger pull down and then holding down the always on display button like so, and then we are at our always on display. So you can customize it in a lot of different ways. First of all, you can choose what you want, whether it be clock, calendar, or image. And then you can choose the clock style, so you can have lots of different clock styles, any one you want. I have this one right now. You can change it as much as you want, and it will stay on that one. You can also do that for your calendar. Choose your calendar style you want. And of course, you can also do this with a image as well, and choose what image you want. And then when you turn it off, it will be that image. So it's simple and easy to be able to do and choose how you want it. However, you can go a step beyond this actually if you change the theme of the phone. So in the regular theme of the phone, we do a pinch to zoom, and then we go to themes, and in here we go to the theme store where we can actually change the theme by changing the always on display as well. So I can go to this one, and this one will have an always on display that is unique to its theme. It's taking a little bit to load for some reason, but any of these that you go to will have a different always on display. Now it's really nice just because you can really have your own personal always on display that's simple and easy to have, and you just have that ability to change it based on the theme that you have as well. So I love the always on display. I really like it, and I like that you could change it. I do wish that Samsung would just allow you to change only the always on display with these different themes, but yeah, it's still good no matter what. Now, the next feature is a simple one, but a really important one, and that is keeping your screen off while it's in your pocket or your purse. And that is done by going to Settings and then going to Display. When we go to Display, we move up and we turn this on, Keep Screen Turned Off. This allows it so that it won't even use the always on display while it's in your pocket. While it's in your pocket or your bag, it will not turn on. This is great, especially if you're one of those people that started calling people when you never meant to. Well, this solves that problem, so that'll never happen again. For the next hidden feature, it is a feature that some people might like to turn on, even though I am firmly against it, but it's how to disable fast charging. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, if you've had overheating issues with your S7 Edge, then you would want to enable this. So we're going to do this by going into Settings, and then going into your battery, and then swiping all the way up, and you can disable both fast cable charging and fast wireless charging. Again, this will make it so that you don't charge anywhere near as quickly, but it will give you the peace of mind that your phone won't run warm or even hot ever, because you're going to charge it a lot slower. So if you are having overheating issues, this would be a great thing to switch on, besides some other tips that we have on our channel. Now, for the next hidden feature, it's a really great one, and it's a great way to make your phone baby-proof. It's called interaction control. So you do this by going to Settings, then swiping up until you get to Accessibility. From Accessibility, you go right into it, and then go to Dexterity and Interaction. Once you tap that, you go to Interaction Control. Now what this allows you to do is something very simple. When you turn it on, this will allow you to do something really great, and that is give you the ability to block out everything on your phone, which means that even your power button, your volume key, or your keypad will not work. So everything is completely disabled. You can even set a time limit on it. Say if you wanted to give it to a baby for a certain time, or if you have that one friend that's drunk and that owns this phone and you don't want him to text anyone that he should when he's drunk, well, there you go. You have the cure for drunk dialing at your fingertips. So all you're going to do is you're going to hold these two buttons, volume down and the home button, and then it's going to enable it. Now we have something on, palm to swipe capture, so you can't turn this on when that is on. So we will disable that, and you can disable that by going into Advanced Features and turning that off. Now that that's off, we can now turn this on. We're going to block the whole screen, and now we can hit done. And now can't hit the home button, can't hit the back, multi-screen, volume rocker shouldn't work. Neither should power button. I guess I didn't disable those. But the volume rocker and power button you can disable as well, so that no matter what, they can't get out of this. They cannot do anything to the phone. The only way they can unlock it is by doing the same sequence of volume down and home, and then you can have it unlocked again. So it's just that simple to do this interaction control, just by going into Settings, Accessibility, Dexterity Interaction, and then Interaction Control, And once you have this, you now have the ability to, of course, make it so no one can mess with your phone. They can literally do nothing to get out of this section except by hitting the right button sequence. So again, great for a baby or for that drunk dial that you never want to happen again. For this next feature, it's one that I can never go without doing because it's such a great hidden feature and everyone loves it as soon as it changes. So this hidden feature is 1080p at 60 frames per second. It's done by simply going into the settings portion, going to video size, and changing it from FHD to FHD at 60 FPS. This is by far the best video quality you can do on your phone. The reason why is simply because if you do the QHD or UHD, well, you will never see the difference until you put it on a UHD TV or a 4K TV. However, if you film at this frame rate, the FHD 60 FPS, you'll notice the difference immediately. So if I show you this video that I did, it looks lifelike. It looks like you're there. And this is the great ability of this phone, that you have that perfectly clear video that you can always record. It's something great. It's something that looks amazing every time you play it back. So it's definitely something that I recommend changing your phone to immediately. And for the last hidden feature on this phone, it's definitely going to be creating a shortcut on your home screen for your favorite camera modes. Now, this might be something small, but it's something so great. So let me explain how you do it. You're going to hit the mode button on your camera, and you're going to hit the more button, and then you're going to hit add to home screen. I'm going to add auto, pro, panorama. Let's go with slow motion, food shot, and we'll just keep those. Then we're going to turn this around, and we're going to add some as well. Hello there. We're going to add, go to more, and we're going to add selfie and wide selfie. Now, the reason why this is so great is because I can now see all of these different shortcuts on my home screen. And obviously you want to do this with the ones that are most important to you, but look how quick it is to go from panorama, go home, go to selfie, go home, go to pro, go home, go to food, go home, go to wide selfie, go to slow motion, and go to auto. Super quick, super easy, and it gets you to the main ones you need right away. This is a great feature, and it's something that I now use every day for myself because I love having the icons right on the home screen. Alright guys, those were the 10 hidden features for the Galaxy S7 Edge. If you did like this video, please give a thumbs up down below, and make sure to share with everyone you know. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.